Willie D Live.
What's up, family? We got a racist white woman who called 911 to report that a black person had moved in. Yeah, fam. Check it out.
Calling the police, you look suspicious.
You mean I look black?
Maybe.
Racist neighbor calls 911 on a black man moving in. He's the Boston police chief. She thought she was protecting the neighborhood, but what she really protected was her own prejudice. So when she saw a black man using a key to open the door next to hers, she didn't ask a question, didn't pause, didn't consider context. She simply decided he didn't look like he belonged and assumed he was breaking in. He was Boston's newly appointed police chief, Marcus Thompson. And once the footage spread across social media, her life collapsed almost instantly. She was fired by her employer. Her landlord terminated her lease. She was sued by Chief Thompson for defamation, and a court ordered her to pay $120,000 in damages.
That is a lot of payback to be racist. How does that even add up, man? How is that worth it to y'all? How? Like, let's just say I was racist, right? Let's just say if I was racist. If it's gonna cost me all of that, no, man, no. Apparently, if it's costing me all of that, I must be doing something wrong. I got it. Like not minding my own damn business. What is up with these people? The man had a key. Right then and there, she should have fell back. If he got a damn, you in an apartment complex, man, you don't know every damn body. And even if you do know everybody, sometimes people have visitors. They have family members visit. They have new boyfriends or girlfriends that you may not ever even seen before. If they got a key, the assumption is, or should be, that they have been invited, that they have a right to be there. What is it, man? I couldn't do it. I could not wake up every damn day with that type of hate in my heart. How do you live? Like, I like peace. I like to have peace. I really enjoy peace. I couldn't enjoy it like that. I just couldn't. It doesn't matter what we do. Here they come. We barbecuing. Here they come. We sitting in the park reading a book. Here they come. Walking your dog. Here they come. Dropping off some DoorDash. Here they come. It don't matter what we do. Here they come. And let me tell you something, fam. It's not that they are suspicious of us. It is not that they think that we don't belong. That's their default. That is the excuse they use. It's kind of like the excuse police use when they say stop resisting. They know they can just throw that out there and they can use that in court. Well, that's how they are with this racist stuff. Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, he didn't live here. I don't think he belonged around here. See? What it is, fam, is that they just want to get under black people's skin. And this is part of a game that they play. This is like what they do for shits and giggles. See a black person? Let me mess with them. Let me accost them. Let me make their day bad. Like, we never go around saying, let me see your papers. You don't live here. I never seen you around here. Now, I saw a video of a black dude out there that was, spoofing. He's just going around asking white people for their ID and asking them to show their keys and saying that they don't live around here. He was just doing it. It was a social experiment more than anything, just trying to make a point. But these uncivilized mutts live it on a daily basis. And they do it for sport. They just do it for sport. Sometimes, think about this, fam. And these are bullies, by the way. These are all bullies. When bullies are having a bad day, they can always pull the race card. They can always try to find themselves a black person to try to take a dump on. It's a good thing they don't mess with me. It's a good thing, I'm telling you, fam, because it ain't gonna work out well for them. It ain't gonna work out well. I'm taking it all the way. I'm taking it all the way. Yeah, so ain't nothing sweet over here. But that's what they look for. And it seems like most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, they know how to profile a certain type of black person who will accept that disrespect. And the worst type of black person, the one that I can't stand the most that they try, the ones who say sir and ma'am, who address them as sir and ma'am, man, whoo, that make my skin crawl. Sir and ma'am are terms that you use for people you respect. Those are terms reserved for people who you have reverence for. I would never call one of those uncivilized mutts sir or ma'am. They'll never get that kind of respect out of me. Once you disrespect me, it's on, man. The race is on for me to be as disrespectful as I can possibly imagine being. They ain't getting no sir and ma'am out of me. See, this is why I just mind my own business. I mind my own business because if I have some conflict, I'm gonna probably make contact. And if I make contact, I wanna make sure I'm in the right. I wanna make sure I'm in the right. Because I will make contact. I just wanna make sure if I do, I'm in the right. But it ain't gonna be nothing sweet. None of that. Damn, we can't do nothing, man, without them coming around messing with us. Walk in the store. Let me see your receipt. Ain't asked nobody else for a receipt. Here they come. Go to the park. Can't even sit in the park without looking suspicious. Anybody else just sit in the park can be a mass murderer. A serial killer. He can be all in the park, running around with his shirt off and some booty cutters on, and he can look like a killer. But because he got that complexion, they won't say nothing to him. They won't mess with him. And I'll tell you what's even worse. When you have people of color who try to mimic their behavior, when you have Asians or Hispanics or Arabs who try to do the same thing. These are people who are in the United States because of civil rights. They're standing on the shoulders of black folks who fought for their right to be able to come here and make a life for themselves. And they still stand on the shoulders of black folks every time there's some type of grievance that they have with the government, when the government starts attacking them. Oh, they're all by themselves, when it ain't no problems with them. They think, oh, and I get where they're coming from. Where they're coming from is, they messing with them. If they messing with them, you know, like, I want to be so, long as they don't mess with us, and we want to be part of the ruling class, and you know, and we thank you, Mr. Ruling Class, for not messing with us, and so we'll be your attack dogs. We'll attack them for you. That's that mentality. Not understanding that, fool, you in the same boat. I'll tell you what'll stop a lot of this, because the law ain't gonna do it. Obviously, they're not gonna do it. What'll stop a lot of this is, y'all know. Y'all already know. Because you tried everything else. You want to put an end to it. You got to do something about it. It ain't going to just magically go away. You're dealing with uncivilized mutts. You're dealing with people who think that black people should still be slaves. And you better believe, if they could own black people today, they would. They would absolutely own as many black people as they could. That's where that mentality comes from. And when they hear a black person standing up for themselves, or a black person having a grievance with the government or something like that, they get highly offended, because in their minds, we need to just be lucky that we're free. We need to just be lucky that we're no longer slaves. That's where that mentality comes from. They still think of black people as slaves, yet they try to tell us to forget about slavery. Ooh, I know you're good. I know you're better than you know yourselves. She better be lucky I'm not the sheriff. She better be lucky, because I use my powers to stick it to her. I'm not giving nobody no breaks, fam. I'm not giving nobody who come for me a break. I'm not giving nobody who disrespect me, who run that racism game, I'm not giving not one of them a break. I'm going to give them everything they're looking for. She better be glad I wasn't the police chief. Because after I speak it to her with the lawsuit, she lose her job, she get kicked out of the apartments, I'm going to find out what bridge she live under. And I'm going to make it uncomfortable. Yeah. Anybody who let her live with them in the city, I'm going to make them uncomfortable. Yeah, that's right. If she get a job somewhere, I'm going to make her employer uncomfortable. I'm going to make their customers uncomfortable. Yeah, she going to have to get up out of there. Yeah. Now, I know some of y'all saying, no, that's cold, man. They'll do it to you. They'll do it to you every single time. It ain't gonna stop till you give them the same energy they give you. The reason why America don't mess with China is not because they like China. It ain't because America just has a good heart. They got a soft spot in their heart for China. America don't mess with China because China put belt to ass. That's why America don't mess with China. America's a big, bad bully. Oh, they push those little countries around like they're nothing. Talk real tough. Just go in and just slaughter people like it's nothing. But they ain't gonna do it to China. They ain't gonna do it to Russia. Trump said he was gonna stop the war in 24 hours if elected. Well, he's been in office damn near a year. Where's the cease? Where's the ceasefire? Russia just dropped some bombs yesterday. What's up with that? He ain't gonna do nothing. He over there meeting with Zelensky today, and they over there strategizing in the White House, but he can't make Zelensky no guarantees because he don't run Russia. He can't control Russia. He can't just tell them what to do and they bow down and kiss the ring. he can't do that to Russia. So Russia is doing what they want to do. Just like the U.S. do what they want to do when they want to ride on small countries who can't protect themselves from them. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.